welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we're going to play with circles. On my desk I have some cardboard, I have some cardstock and I have a masterboard made on cheap scrapbook paper, and I've got acetate, and you'll see why in a second. So I want to make as many different things possible with circles today. And we're going to play with them. So let's just start. So let's get a couple of cardboard this is. I'm not even sure that my punches will get through, but we'll try. And if not, well then not. We have other things to play with. So I've taken a red one. I am also going to take one of these. These have linen structure. We have white. No. We will take ivory and maybe another color. What about pink, blue, green? Let's see. Well, let's go for pink. Let's be girly. So we have this. I'm going to remove it. And we have our masterboard. So for the time being, I'm going to try playing with the cardboard. Card something. Okay. There we go. So the thing that I do the most is punch little circles, and I use them to make closures on any sort of envelopes, etc. So I just go about it like this. I'm going to try to make them as straight as I can. Well, that's already not straight, but I don't really care. Oopla. So I'm going to make a couple. I'm going to make a line. And I should have gone about this another way, but this is what we have. I am now going to take a ruler, there, and a knife. So I'm going to position my sheet, and I'm just going to remove the piece that I've punched. And my ruler is upside down. And I'm just going to put it on the side because I want to use this as well. Then I'm going to make circles with all my circles. So that was one. This is another one. So this is how I'm going to go about this one. I'm going to put my punch, like this, straight, so that this touches the bottom of my punch. So I know that they're all on the same height. And I'm going to punch the papers that I've chosen. Each time I'm going to remove the piece that I've punched, put it on the side, don't throw it away. And I'm going to do this with every paper that we have selected. And I'm going to put the ruler the right way. Are we okay? I think we are. So let's remove this part and put it on the side. So I'm just going to do the red one with you, and then I will just do the rest off camera. Now, one of my big ones is actually not in great shape. We'll see if it'll accept to work with us today. And if not, well, not. There we go. And I'm going to cheat with this one. I will cut my piece afterwards. I will first try to punch with the other one. So fingers crossed it will punch. Well, no, it won't. But I have no idea why. That's the thing. Let me see. If any one of you has had this problem, let me know what you did to sort it. Okay, I'm going to try once again. No way. Okay, so I'm going to keep on punching with my other punches the rest of the paper that we have selected. So presumably you're going to end up with little circles like this and the negative. And we'll deal with these ones at a later stage. For the time being, I would suggest that you ink your little circles. I've decided to go for walnut stain. Hopla, let me get a dauber. Where is my dauber with walnut stain? Not here, apparently. Well, I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to take each one of my circles and I'm just going to ink them around. I've taken walnut stain because I think that vintage photo is too light. That's the right side. Don't know if you can see, but there's a linen texture on these ones. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to stamp on them. So I'm going to finish all of these and I'll be back. Here we are, everything is inked, and I'm now going to take some stamps and stamp some of them. I'm not going to stamp them all. There's no good reason. So I just want to find circular stamps. I am going to take my block. There you go, it's on the other side. There you go. I'm going to take my ink. And I'm going to stamp on my circles. Now, if you were clever, A, you would stamp better than I do, and B, you would have... No, Lucia. We suffered a cat attack. So if you were more clever than I, you would actually stamp your paper before punching it. So, bon voyage. Have a nice trip. So I'm going to do a couple of them with this one. There you go. And I'm going to take another stamp. You'll find that you find small ones, but bigger ones are a bit hard to come by. But I have this one. I have two of them actually. I have this one, which is too big for my little block. Let me get a bigger one. So, like this. And apparently I used stays on the last time I stamped. Okay, so this is not convenient, but I'm pretty sure if I do that, everything will fall. We'll see. So, let's try to aim. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Really nice. Let me see if the other one I found. I think it's bigger. Let me see. Oh, yes, it's much bigger. We could still use it, I think. I'll just need to get something to put underneath. There. Ooh, this one is not as straight, but that's okay. Let's do one on the red. pretty, pretty, pretty. How many big ones do we have? We have pink ones, scrapbook paper. Okay, so we can do a couple more with this one. Very nice. Yes. Okay, I am going to make a pink one, and then I'll change stamp. There. Okay. Let's pick up the other one. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper somewhere. That shouldn't be so hard. I'm gonna take a masterboard. No, that's done. That is done, Sophie, especially on this one, because it's white behind. And I can actually use it as is to make a tag or something. So then I get a piece of paper. There. Ooh, that one does hurt my eyes, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's try. That's cool. I actually think it's quite cool. Let me see. Let me put it on the side. I do tend to put it too much. Oh no, this one is cool actually. It's okay. For some reason I thought that I was going too much towards the bottom. I am a little bit, so I'm just gonna do this. Well, it doesn't want to, so that is the way it's gonna be. Really nice. Okay, just two of them. Oh, actually 3, 4. Oh. So, the last big ones. There you go. So I'm going to put my stamp on the side because I might use it again at a later stage. So I'm going to find some other ones. These are Christmassy ones. Do we care? Not really. Let's see, we have this one. That's cute. Let's make another one. Oh, that's not cute. Oh, it's a bit wonky. It's a Sophie, yeah. Okay, let me see if I have another one that we could use. I'm going to put this one back. Okay, here we do have another one. This one. So I'm going to go on just stamping the remaining ones, and I'll see you just after that. Now, I've stamped on most of them. I think I have a couple that are blank. It's up to you. You don't have to stamp on them. This is just a choice. Okay, let me just get them all here. Now, you can use them, obviously, as decoration, as embellishments, as they are on a journal page. For example, let me see. You could add on this one like a red stamped circle. You could also use them if you wanted as a tab, like this. What else could you do? Probably a lot of things. What else could we do? Same with the big ones. You can put them on the top to have a tab on the top, and then you have a tuck spot underneath. So these are all the things, well, some of the things that you can do with them. Now, you can also decide that you want to decorate them. In which case, we're going to try a couple of things. So, on my desk, I have taken some lace. I have a couple of lace. And I'm just going to cut some pieces of lace. And what I would say we could do is sort of have our lace behind our circle. It can have the shape that you want. It doesn't need to be a circle. I just feel like doing this. Don't know why, but I do. So actually, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to grab my scrapbook sheet. I'm going to put some glue on my circle. There we go. So, are you ready, glue? Apparently, sort of. So you don't need to put too much glue, you just glue it on your lace where you want. And I would personally just put it to dry on like this for a minute. Now, I also thought that maybe we can still use some lace. Let's use a different one. Like this. But then we could maybe put a button on our circle. And that's the moment where it would be lovely to know where my glue gun is. Well, I still haven't found it. So I think that tonight I will need to be in searching mode because I do miss it. Actually, I do miss them, the two of them. But art glitter glue will be fine for the moment. So I'm just going to let it dry, put it on the side. Let's see, do we want more lace? Of course, we want to make a red one. just because we can. We could even actually put some white lace under the red lace. So you could have it like this. And I have these brads. Actually, I'm not sure which ones I want. I think I want one of these. And I need a pokey tool. Let me find. There we go. And if I had my thingy, I can't seem to find it. Okay, well, then I won't have my foam. I am first then going to glue my laces together. Like this. Then on top of it, I'm going to glue my little circle like this. And with my pokey tool, I'm going to poke a hole, hoping that it's in the middle, sort of. Well, it's going to be where it's going to be. There we go. I'm going to grab one of my little brads, and you can put a normal one. It doesn't need to be this one specifically. This one I found on a Chinese website. There we go. And we have another little circle decoration. Don't ask me why I'm trimming. I just felt the urge to trim. So there we go. We have a cute little embellishment. Okay. What do we have? We have bigger ones. For bigger ones, we need a bigger piece of lace. No, I'm going to take this one. And we could, if we wanted, do sort of this. Like this. And then maybe put a normal brad in the middle. Let's see, a normal brad. There you go. So I'll just do the same. I'll just glue my little piece here. Then my bigger piece. You don't need too much glue because you're going to put the brad anyway. So there you go. Pokey tool. Where the center of my clock is. I'm grabbing one brad. There you go. You have a lovely, again, can be on the edge of a page, it can be a lot of things. See, you can also have it, let's take a blank page. Give me a blank page. So it could be like this as a tuck spot. It can be like this as a tuck spot and a tab. You can do lots of things with it. So what else could we do? Let me see. You could, and I need my crocodile for this. Crocodile, there you are. Come with me. So let me put the lace on the side. There you go. You could take your little circle. You can try to punch it, to punch a hole sort of in the middle. Is it in the middle? Yeah, almost. And then you can take a brad, an eyelid. I don't want the color one. I want the gold one. I want one like this. You're black, you're not. There. And then, let me just change. You just put your eyelid. Put it in place. And there, again, you have a lovely decoration. You can add it to a cluster. You can put it on the page, just as a decoration, on a pocket, on the side, on the top of the page. This is how I used to make my closures, but I don't put the eyelid in beforehand. I put my eyelid on my envelopes. So if this were an envelope like this, and therefore I would need a, let me do it like this. I would need a closure. I would poke a hole here, poke a hole here. I would not poke, I would use my crocodile. I would put my circle, in which I would have punched a hole as well, and then I would put my eyelid through both. And then you just take a piece of baker's twine or anything that you want to wrap them together. So there you would have your closure. But I also like them when they're like this. I think they're really, really cute. What else? What else? What else? We can do it with a bigger button, I think. We can. Oh, I like this one. I really like this one. I think I had taken out a couple of other things. I need to check. Okay, I'm gonna put it there to dry. Let me see. I think, okay, I have lots of bags and lots of buttons, but I also have washers. And I think I want to do something with the washers. Okay, I'm going to try something because I haven't tried it and I haven't really thought it through. So I'm just putting glue on half of it, and I'm just going to glue half of it. Technically, you don't want to put glue like I did, but that's the way it is. It is a trial, it's a prototype, so it is what it is. So just a bit of glue, and then you can put as many as you want without shaking like me around your circle. And you can put them straight, you can put them all around. You can do a lot of different things. Now it's on my finger. Very nice. Let's do it again. For this, you might want to use tweezers. I'm not better with tweezers than I am with my fingers, so there you with the big ones. We did one. We can also put a button if we want. That's too big. That's too green. That's too. Who are you? Oh, we have a sheep. Didn't even know I had a sheep. Do we? No. Can we put another brand in it? Of course. Of course we can. Let's see, what are these ones? Oh, these ones are pretty. Let me see. These ones are sort of flowery. Well, again. Poquito, where did I put you? Oh, that's interesting. How do I manage this? I've now made it disappear. There it is. So, my stamp isn't straight, but it doesn't matter. I'll just poke in the middle where the hands of the clock are. Put my brad in. If it will agree with me. Why don't you? Oh, yes, you do. There you go. No, I only have one leg. That is not okay. I want 2 legs. Come on. Let's try again. There you go. Oof. And you put your little brad. And again, you can have this on a page, on the top, on the side, on a pocket, as a tuck spot. Infinite possibilities. Okay. So I will make more of these that we can look at the end of the video. In the meantime, I have something else that I want to do with you, which is I want to make use of the negatives. Oh, come with me. Come with me. Not you. So what I've done basically is I've cut the pieces that I wanted. And what I usually do is I put a piece of acetate on the back, and then I use them either as page edge, belly bands, both ways, pockets, tuck spots, anything you want. You don't have to leave them all. You can just take one. That's really up to you. And so I've done it in different ways. Here I took 4 of them. Here I just left 2 of them. Here I have 2 big ones. You can make this into a tag if you want to. You just cut the piece on the sides, on the top. You can have them like a bookmark if you make them bigger. This you can make a specimen tag or card with it. Same with this one. Again, you can make a specimen thingy or a tag, really up to you. So what I want to do is I want to make a couple with you. So I've inked them so that it would save us some time. I have some acetate sheets next to me. And what I am going to do is I'm going to glue my little sort of, how do we call them? Negative frames. And I want the acetate to go over the whole of it, because if I do tuck them in a pocket, I don't want any bits to be bothering me. You can also decide that you want, not this to be transparent. So you can put a piece of acetate or not, and then put the background if you want to. I'd rather have my acetate because I like acetate. So I'm going to glue here. There you go. I'm going to glue some of them. And then we'll see what we can do with them, because these you can decorate as well. So nothing complicated there, just glue. Now, the reason why I'm gluing mine now is because I'm going to put some stickers here. So it doesn't matter whether you can't put them on the back of the acetate, so you have to put them on the front. Otherwise, you can do something else, which we're going to do with another one. Maybe this one or this one. Maybe the red one. Okay, I'm going to glue here. I might put a background on one of them, just so you can see what it looks like. There you go. What did I say I was going to do to get a background? Yes. Do I need acetate? I probably do. Let me see what I can do. Let me show you one of some of the IDs that I have. I'm going to put this one on the side. There. I thought it'd be fun to put the circles back in place, but not on their page. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And for this, I'm going to take a coffee dyed piece of paper. I'm going to glue my frame on it. And I do use the negatives of my die cuts as well, and a lot, I must say. I really like to do that. So I'm going to glue you here. Okay. And I'm going to take my two pieces, which is not this one, and I'm going to glue them in the circles. And I really, really like this one. Believe you me. Okay. It needs to dry as well. There it goes. Then I wanted to see whether it was possible to put a clock face in one of these. And it is possible. I could do this, but I want to see as well how these ones go. I think I like this size better. Okay, so I need 4 of them. It's a bit bigger. Well, let's see what I find. So I find this size, and I find this size. So which one is the smallest? Probably this one. Do I have another one? I probably do. but I don't want to put twice same one. You're much bigger, aren't you? Do they have to be the same size? Maybe they do. Oh, this one is sold. Opla. But it's actually the same one as this one, but with gold. So what I'll do is I'll put it in another position. Okay. So I need to remove, sorry, this little pieces. Doesn't make them as flat as I would hope, but I'll survive. So I'm going to proceed in the same way as the one before. I am thinking. I am first. That's not going to work. I need to think about this one. I need to find a solution, which I will, but I, don't want to waste too much time now. So something else that I had thought about, taking pictures and making one like this. So maybe with her. So we don't want them to be too big. We want small heads. Would this one work with the little? Yep, that would work. So we have 2, 3. We just need one more. I think we go with her. Yep. So I'm going to put the other ones on the side. And I am going to cut my pictures. Doesn't need to be straight. I just want to be able to glue it. Oh, we have an accident. Let's correct our accident. What's happening to you? Okay. There we go. So we have a lady. And I think I need to cut a bit more here. Like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue around my circle, not on the picture. Oh, we have an acetate sheet beneath. Let me move it, because I don't want to put glue on it. There you go. We have one. So same with the other ones. Oh, we have a bit too much picture there. Once I will have positioned all of them, I will come back and put some glue. I think I wanted her here. Okay. There you go. I can already take this part out. Humiliating. A bit more on the bottom. I'm just going to put glue. There. And the last one. Okay. Good. I'm actually going to put some glue here now, because I won't be able to afterwards, apparently. This. Now, like this. This is so cute. There you go. So now you can put glue wherever you want. And then, depending on what you want to do, you can put either medical tape on the back. If you wanted to make a page edge or a sort of belly band or a tuck spot, I would then put medical tape. Obviously, I can't find mine. Otherwise, life would be so easy. But I know it's there. Yes, it is. There it is. Come on. So a piece of medical tape, or you can glue a paper behind. That's really what you prefer. So I would do this and this. Oh, there was another piece of acetate. And then I would just cut the pieces that we don't need. There you go. There you are. That's cool. Cute. Another one. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Some postcards that we can use as well. Okay. This is interesting. Bear with me. I put them back here. Maybe I did. So some of them I don't like. And so if I don't like them, I'm allowed to cut them. Actually, I think these ones I have once or twice. See? This one. Okay. But I had selected some others. I know I had, yes. They're here. I'm blind. I am blind. That is what I wanted to do. Let me put these, because these are cute, but they're too small, I believe. See? You could. You could. You could. But I thought that that would actually be cool. And then this one, I have also two of them. We could have this one. And then on the other one, we could have him. And then we could have her. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So same principle as the one before. I know some of you may cry, but I'm actually okay with that. So how much more? Okay, so same principle. I'm going to glue them. You can put acetate in front. It's not an issue. I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Okay, so that's one. Okay. Where is he? He's here. Oh, the light is going away. Let me just glue this one and I will put the light back on. Come on, light. Let me charge you. Oh, come on. There you go. And then her. Too much glue. There you go. So I am first going to remove the extra bits and pieces. And again, I'm going to use medical tape for the same reason. and here. There you go. So you could use this as a belly band, as a whatever you want. You could also make them individuals. Again, lots of possibilities. You can use postcards as well, but I don't think I have one left. I think we've used them all. You can put anything you want behind. I mean, that's really up to you. Everything will look pretty. Now, okay, I have medical tape all over my fingers. There you go. So, use digitals. I have over 1,000 postcards, and I have a lot of them twice or 3 times or 4 times. So that's why I'm okay to use them like this as well. So I'm going to put these bits and pieces on the side. Oh, we still have one. Oh, the dog. She's sleeping. She is sleeping. Let me just get rid of these. I will fussy cut out the ones that we've actually glued on acetate. And then we can see what we want to put in them. So I did first cut my pieces where I did put some acetate. And I'm going to decorate them. And I'm going to get something that I love, which are stickers. First I want to show you this one. This one already decorated with some of the little circle punch that we had made, and I really like it like this. So now I need to find small, whatever I want. They don't need to be that small because they can go like this. So I need just to find the ones that I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see if I can find 4 little elves that are not the same. That's 3. We need a 4th one. Let's see. We do have a 4th one here. So that is what we are going to do with this one. So I am going to cut the pieces that we do not need. And these ones actually, because I'm so clever, I'm going to take my circle punch. Which one is it? It's not that one. Is it this one? I think it is. Okay. And I am going to punch, if it will agree with me, my stickers. Because why not? No, try not to shake when you're doing this, not like me. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Give me the other bit. There you go. Just need a little help. Why did I put acetate? Just to back it. There you go. That is one. Oh, it was the thing underneath. I thought it was a bubble, but it wasn't. So you now. Why does it work on one and not on the other? That's quite okay. We're gonna trick you. Why? Because we can. Hopla. So again. And now we're going to have this one. There we go. 2. Now 3. Maybe. Yes. There we go. There we go. And the last one. Again, we're going to provide a little help. Okay, there we are. There you go. And we have a little decorated piece. You can add whatever you want, labels, or you can stamp on it. I actually will leave it like this. Very nice. So let me just get these out. Okay. We have sort of a specimen card. Do we want it like this? I think we do. We could have a specimen tag or a specimen card. Let's see, what nice item could we put there? Something big. Do. Maybe I have to look in my drawer. actually. I think a mushroom would be good. So I'm going to look for maybe other mushrooms. And for this one, which is like this, we can have something big. Like a butterfly. And then we have this one. Sorry, this one. I would love it if I had little flowers or little things, but I'm not sure I do. Sometimes I might have to cut it down, whichever little piece I want to put in. Another, oh, we have a flower there. It fell, but we had a flower. Let's see. If we find another flower, that would be really, really nice. There you go. We have another flower. All set. Let me get you back in. Up. There we are. So nothing complicated here. If the transparent border is too wide, just cut it a bit. And then position your flower or item that you want to have here. Our butterfly is a bit big, isn't it? I need to find another one. In the meantime, I will glue this one here. Do we have something smaller? Whether it's a butterfly or anything else, we don't really mind. Just something smaller. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know. I can do that, but I will need to make it smaller, which is okay. So I am first going to remove as much transparent bit as I can. So, how are we? We're almost there. Just a little bit more. So I'm doing this. And this. And now it's gonna be brilliant. There you go. Oh, that's pretty. Now, the big one. I need to remove as much white as I can from here. And even a the tiniest piece from the wing. And maybe a bit here and a bit here. There you go. Okay. There we go. A bit more here as well. Yes, we're fine. That's one. And that's two. And we can even put a little label on the side, or even a punch together with what? Let me see what I have left. With the double. Yay. So I am going to sort of clear my desk, and we are going to have a look at all the goodies that were made today. There we are. Back in a second. Okay, well, today we made a lot of things. Let me show you. So we made circle punches, and we stamped on them and glued different things on them. So there you have washers. On this one you have a button. On this one I put a little reinforcer. I made this, sorry, technically this is not. I made this, which can be a pocket or a tuck spot. You can put it like here, you can put it like that. You can do anything, and I really, really like this. I made this, so I glued my piece on a book page, and then I glued that piece on another book page, and then I just placed an eyelid inside. And again, embellishment, you can do anything you want with them. Another one with a reinforcer. I made quite a lot of them. This one. Then we have some with an eyelid. So different sizes, different colors. That's what we did. We made one with a lovely brad and some lace. Another one with lace and a button. Another one with lace. This is a Father Christmas. I thought it was pretty. We made a big one with a brad, a lovely brad. We've made this like this with another brad in the middle. I did this, so I glued the piece of the circle punch on a piece of lace and then on a piece of book page, and I really like it. And you can put a brad in the middle. I didn't, for a change, but it looks really good with brads. So I glued circle punches on lace, which I glued on a piece of paper just to reinforce it. And I would actually just use it as a decoration, an embellishment, nothing more, because it's really, really flimsy. So that's what I would do with it. Then I made this with you. So this is the negative, and I glued all a certain number of smaller punches and added stickers, elves, well, fairies stickers. Then I made this one with photographs, and I really like it. So I've made this one with a postcard. You can round the angles, You can use it as a pocket. You can make a mini tag. Leave it as a specimen thingy. With this one, I've glued some lace on a piece of book page, and I've just glued some of my very cute punches. And I would actually glue this on the side of a page. Then we've made this one with the postcards. So either for a tuck spot on the top or on the bottom of a page. I can cut them individually. I can do a lot of things with these, so really happy. I made this one with little punches glued on the side, and then stickers of fairies. You can round the angles and again glue it on the side of a page with these as tabs. Quite cute. We made this one with pictures, which is lovely. This one we made sort of a pocket using the negative of the punch and gluing things that we had punched and stamped but in different colors. Really happy about this one. I think I would make a pocket. I would just round the top corners. We've made sort of a specimen thingy, which needs decorating for sure, but can't do everything today, so it will end up in my random ephemera, so things to finish. But it's lovely. We made this one, again, either a belly band or a page edge or, you know, whatever. So with stickers, flower stickers. And then we made this specimen sort of card with stickers and 2 circle punches that were stamped. And then, of course, I'm left with a lot of these, which I will leave like this and maybe add on pockets or do more things with them. Not sure what. The thing with the clocks didn't work, so I'll keep them for another time. So thank you for having spent your time with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this little exercise. I have. And I'll be back on Monday. So in the meantime, enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.